That's the door! I think it's time we left. The way's clear. The door's open! Get moving! Through the door! What are you waiting for?
Only death'll stop me lighting that fire. Maybe not even death. Let's get this done while there's still time.
I suppose if the Skaven are fighting the dwarves, then our escape will be easier. Oh well, not even an elf lives forever. Ugh, fine, we'll send the warning.
Let's keep moving before I end up like that waterfall. Just looking at that waterfall saps the heat from my bones. Oh, that poor waterfall. Stuck that way till summer comes. If it ever does. There could be anything hidden in that waterfall, and we'd never know. I see nothing but winds from this deal, and my flames agree. Oh, those tunnels will collapse, dwarf. Burn and collapse.
These contraptions are clever enough, but pale shadows of what the weave provides us. Give the dwarves a chance, and the whole world will look like this place. Grey and shod in iron. So much thought put into mining. Seemingly so little expended on defense. Ugh, the rapacious greed of these dwarfs. Under other circumstances, I'd kill them myself.
Ah, now that's a rich smell and no mistake. Dwarf brew. Nothing better when you're thirsty. Or hungry. Don't suppose we can get one of these open? Die a little happier? Breathe that in. Reckon I could die in worse places.
If it's here, we'll find it. No vermin nor dwarven poor taste shall stop us. We'll get the wizard's trinket, one way or another.
Pow! It's a blaze! Magnificent! Oh, that's done it! What a beauty! Oh, see it roar! Well, the dwarves can't miss that! How's that for a warning?
Quick! The keystone! Before we're overwhelmed, it's still sealed. Put the keystone to the test. The Skaven lose the race. Place the keystone, and we'll claim our prize. That alcove, just as Lona described, even the waterfall has frozen. Is anything alive in this place, save for us and the accursed rat men? A waterfall, ever a favorite site for contraband. Even a waterfall cannot thrive in these climes.
Not felt cold like this since Adalwith. It takes me back to brighter days. The mountain air's a blessed relief after that stuffy nest known as Uberschreik. Crisp and clear. There's a stillness here, and I like it. The air's thin enough for us to touch the heavens. Or for them to touch us.
I saw one of these in Altdorf. He's speaking through a horn. A dwarven speaking tube. Look for the funnel. We find the funnel, we can talk to him. Look lively, find where he's speaking from. Ha! That did it! One tunnel less to worry about. That one's taken care of. Well, that one's done. Beautiful. It's collapsed.
There'll be a lever somewhere. Seek it out. Look for a lever. That'll get the bridge moving. There's a lever around. Give it a tug to drop the bridge. The bridge is closed, but there's a lever that'll get it moving.
The vault's swarming with rats! Oh, good! That's the vault! We'll have to fight our way to it! The Skaven are at the vault! Time to burn! They're already at the vault! There's not a moment to lose!
We're going deeper into the depths. Down we go, Tory! Ha! The deeper he goes, the more dangerous a dwarf becomes. Down, Dringbarazi! That's the way!
Beauty in a land overrun. The waterfall's beautiful. I'm surprised the dwarfs haven't hacked it up and sold it. The wealth of the mountains is not in gold and jewels, but in the ageless beauty of ice. See how the ice shines. Keep moving, Lumberfoots. Come on, come on! Don't stop now, I won't wait for you. Keep running, I won't tell you again.
Smell that mountain air. Sweet as silver and welcome as a foaming pint. Keep the keystone safe. I don't fancy trying to open the vault without it. The door's open. That's our cue to leave. The door's open. And just as I was getting warmed up, to the door! Or do you want to stay here? There's our exit, Dory. Let's be on our way. These citadels are well garrisoned. For one to be so silent, take a look around. There may be something we can use. The Raki have been running wild out here. By Grimnir's beard, they'll pay. There'll have been stores. See if the Raki have left anything we can use.
A fire mage walking on ice? This is more dangerous than any Skaven. The ice may look safe to you, but not to me. Walking on that ice looks good for nothing but an unexpected swim. I never trust any surface that's so cold it burns.
There it is! There it is! There you are, you beauty! We're nearly there, Dory. Just a little further to the beacon.
Show yourself, dwarf! Ah, stop hiding behind your mechanisms, dwarf! He's speaking to us from somewhere else. Look for the horn! More dwarf trickery. Find the horn so I can call him a coward! Oh, another tunnel! My heart soars with delight. Do you suppose that's the tunnel we're looking for? There's the tunnel, mayflies. He spoke of a tunnel. Surely it's this one.
We're in position, awaiting your instructions. What next? Good and ready to go.
What was that? I heard a voice. A voice in thin air? Dwarvish mechanistry at work, I'll warrant. Where's that voice coming from? Find the source? Who said that? Show yourself!
Tar be praised, that was a close one. I like this place, but under the circumstances, I think I've had enough of it. Can we get moving now? That last scrap was a bit chancy. No time to dawdle. Let's go while the getting's good.
The kindling's thawing. Just a little longer. Keep it up. The wood's thawing. Not long now, Dory. Not long now. That's it. Keep the fire coming.
A holy place, if crudely fashioned. There is a sadness here. A sense of time coming to an end. Do you not feel it? We'll find no shelter here. Velaya's power wanes. The Skaven despoil all they touch. Even ancestors are not beyond their reach.
We'll have the keystone, even if I have to sift the Ratman ashes. And there'll be plenty of ashes. I'm not sure about this engineer and his keystone, but meddling Skaven, that is a certainty these days.
The filthy bastards have started claiming territory. This is more than just a raid. Watch your backs, they're all round us. We're heading deeper into conquered ground. If they've claimed this place, you can be sure they'll fight for it.
Oh, vermin runes! This is a dwarf hold no longer, but a ratman nest. Rat stink and rat scrawl. They need to die a fiery death, as ever before. If we had the time, I'd gladly burn the Skaven out of every nook and cranny. Skaven runes! Oh, how long have the vermin held this quarter?
Find some crude keystone in this glorified tomb. Ugh, at least there'll be vermin to kill. How are we to find this engineer and his keystone? One ugly dwarf looks much like another.
Get moving! Over the bridge! Bloody thing's down! Get across! About bloody time! To the bridge! The bridge is down!
There's the beacon! I spy our destination. There it is. The beacon! We're nearly at the beacon!
No Dory would abandon all this. Not unless... Sad to see it all so quiet. Sadder still to know the reason why. So the mines are lost too. Does anything endure? The mines, too. I'll have to warn the main hold, Dory. Fussing about the weather? It's bracing, that's all. Cold? This isn't cold. You should try the peaks of the world's edge. Aye, so there's a bit of snow. What of it? This is nothing. I've been in blizzards so bad I couldn't see the end of my nose. Step on that plate, it'll set the fire going. Hold that plate down to rouse the fire. It's a simple enough mechanism. Even a Bretonian could use it. Step on the plate. Depress the plate. That'll wake the fire.
Wait, why am I carrying this unstable thing? Oh, make haste, Carillion, or this thing'll smear you across the walls. Dwarf engineering. This looks like goblin craft to me. Make way, mayflies! This contraption's as short-lived as you are. Oh, of course the bolt was trapped. Dwarves don't share. Is there no end to dwarvish spite? We're trying to help here! Oh, I should have seen this coming! Now we fight the vermin and the mountain. I guess we hurt some dwarfen feelings by that. The Skaven shall hurt more.
Don't worry, Dory. I'll find my bearings. They won't get lost, and the Raki won't live. There's naught more dangerous than a dwarf below ground. You'll see.
All looks abandoned to me, rather than overrun. A trading village, is it? All locked up and abandoned. I suppose the trading fort at Grey Lady Pass made this place redundant. No respite for us here. Best press on.
A deal it is. The tunnels shall crumble. Sigmar wills it. Deal. There's more than one way to bury a rat, and I know them all. You have a deal, dwarf? I trust you'll uphold your end of it.
Can you go faster than that? Faster, Dory, faster! Go on, move your feet! Run for it! There's nothing for us here!
Just looking at that waterfall sends shivers down my spine. Here. I don't suppose it's worth looking behind the waterfall. That water's like glass. Can we keep moving? I don't want to end up like that waterfall.
Such cunning minds! But they had not wit enough to match the devious Skaven. Dwarves favor machines too much. They should rely more upon the sweat of honest toil. Such industry. Imagine these tools, harnessed to righteous war. 'Tis easy to believe mechanistry can solve our problems, but see how it sits idle without hands to guide it.
This path was a good idea, even if I do say so myself. Won't be far now. Nearly there, Dory. We'll reach the vault yet.
No way the dwarves left this undefended. How many Skaven are hereabouts? Take a look around. We could use some supplies. See if the Skaven left anything we can use. Tarl's teeth. Looks like the defenders never stood a chance.
Raki vermin. I'll avenge my brothers and sisters a score over before we leave, mark my words. Raki within the halls of my kin. The insolence! They must pay, Dringbarazzi.
Remind me again why the wizard couldn't do this himself? Won't even show his face. And sometimes we chat too much and move too little. Come on!
Volan's eyes! The fire's ready to take! That's it! That's it! Oh, just a little longer! Come on, Beacon! Light for Sienna! The fires are growing! A few moments more, that's all! Anyone else hear that voice? Even I heard that voice! Was that a dwarf? Where are you? I know, I heard that. At least I think I did.
There she blows! Take that, you rat bastards! Oh, there'll be trouble now, and no mistake! That fire'll change everything, you mark my words! One beacon blazing into the skies! Job done, mates! Bardin had the right idea about this path. No point fighting the enemy head-on, not if there's a way round. Glad we didn't take the main road. The vault can't be far now.
Now we see if the keystone works. Use the keystone! Open the vault! We need to get that vault open! Let's hope we have more success with the vault than the Skaven did.
Oh, the door's open. Freedom at last. Through the door, mayflies. Don't make me say it twice. That's our way out, Lumberfoots. Out the door, mayflies. Please, after you.
Ooh, I'm getting drunk just breathing in. Don't crack the vats. The air's all but flammable as it is. Get a nose full of that. Dwarf ale. Ha! A brewery. And Kruber says we never go anywhere nice. Oh, rats in vats. Could be peculiar.
A hole in the ground is still a hole in the ground, no matter how handily wrought. Would it kill you dwarves to have the occasional speck of sunlight? The city's hard-wearing, I'll grant you that. But does it have to be so austere? This place is as gloomy as dwarven poetry, and just as crude.
Look at them, sleeping while the Raki are at the gates. We have to warn them. How can they not see the Raki are upon them? We have to do something about this, Dory. Karak Azgaraz. Wake up, you fools! The Raki are everywhere! Karak Azgaraz. The Raki will pay dearly should they dare assault it.
Is that the road we would have joined but for Bardin's shortcut? It seems the road is blocked. The ranger's path has saved precious time. The trader's road. We're getting closer. This road should be straight and true. The mountain humble to match its course, not permitted to dictate the route.
Lucky for Engel, his errands involve burning whole broods of ratmen, or I'd seriously tire of that grey git. This place is likely a maze inside, so stay together. And at least it's somewhat warmer than the frozen hell outside.
Our duty is done. The beacon is ablaze. We should look to our own safety. The warning is sent. We can do no more. A glorious sight. Let us hope it's enough. Don't touch a drop. Do you hear me? We need clear minds for this work. By the hammer. There's enough here to reduce an army to stupor. Do dwarves do anything sober, I wonder? Ha! Ale. Overrated.
Is it always to be my fate shepherding fools from a well-deserved fate? Perhaps we should let them die. Saving the ignorant is no act of charity.
My flames will scar every passage and hall if need be. Go! Axie will be our light and our sword. I can already hear the cacophony of screams.
The low road's clear. Going down. Guess we are. Eyes down. The lower path's open. See that? We can get out along the low road.
Oh, gods, that smell! It's like a dwarf crawled into a bottle and died. Tell me, is that stench the ale or something used to clean out mouldy casks? Ugh, judging by the smell, the ale's made from Flynn's rats. And people drink, no, they pay for this beer. Do they cork their nostrils while they sip?
How much further to the vault, do you think? Always wise to ask a ranger when you want a shortcut? Is that the main hold? Oh, now that's impressive. They can't know the Skaven are so close, can they? They'd be marching. Is that Karak Azgaraz? I bet it's warmer in there. You sure we can't make a detour through Karak Azgaraz? I need to thaw out.
Don't stop now! Keep running! Don't stop! Not for anything! Almost there! Come on!
Now, what in the Archlector's name is this? I don't like the look, feel, or smell of it. What's happened here? There's a story behind this scene, and I don't approve of its theme. This scene, it reeks of magic and dormant corruption. Something's going on. I recognize this paraphernalia. The scoundrel who died here was dabbling with shadow magic. The main road is sure to be crawling with Skaven. This mountain path may yet be our salvation. The Ratmen are expecting us below ground. This route of Bardin's may surprise them yet.
Keep your weapons close. It's been too easy of late. I suppose it's too much to hope we've seen the last of the vermin.
It'll all be for nothing if the Skaven have taken the cursed rune. The Skaven will come. Be sure of that. We must lower the gate. Pull the lever! Search for a mechanism to extend the bridge. Let's hope the mechanism still functions. Where's the lever? We need the bridge!
See how the dwarves burrow and hack? Sometimes I think it's only the fur separating them from Skaven. It's too easy to lose one another in this place. Stay close. What will the dwarves do, I wonder, when they've worn every mountain into rubble? Eyes open, Lumberfoots! This is the perfect spot for an ambush.
There's the beacon. Now we just have to get there. Almost there, mates. That's the beacon, just a little further. Blessed Rhea. That's the beacon.
What was this mayfly up to? Except being devoured by vermin, of course. What business does a mayfly have? This high up and far away, the blood of a mayfly and the gear of... magic. There's magic here. The weave quivers at this scene. Death and magic.
If Lona speaks true, the keystone is kept by an engineer. Expect ratmen. Boiling seas of bloody ratmen. Sigmar shall lend us strength to aid his ancient allies. So start killing and find the keystone.
It's fizzing! Should it be fizzing? Tall's teeth. Thing's gonna blow soon. Move! This could blow at any moment. This thing has a fuse as short as my old gran. Make way!
We'd be there already, Lumberfoots, if you weren't all so slow. Trudge, trudge, trudge. It's like traveling with hobbled mules.
No! No! Keep running! Rest when we're clear, not now! Keep moving! Keep moving! And if we stay here, we die!
We'll find the keystone, but not before Raki dead are stacked in piles as high as Airy Peak. Find the engineer and his keystone, Dory, and kill Raki. Always kill Raki. Hasn't been any trade here for years. It's done at the Grey Lady Pass outpost these days. This place isn't used anymore. All trade goes through the fort by the Grey Lady Pass. Don't worry about this lot, Dringarazi. Been abandoned for years, it has. This is an old settlement, Dory. There's never anyone here, not these days. Dory! See how grand and refreshing the Grey Mountains are, with no manling enchanter to corrupt them. Whoop! Better watch where you walk, Dory. The mountain's a mischievous companion. Now that's a view! Nothing in forest or manling city to match it. Don't go over the edge. You'll not bounce at the bottom. Head upwards, Dory, while we still have time. The upper route. Fight your way towards it. Looks like we're going up, Dringbarazi. The upper pathway's open. That's our route.
So much for Bardin's bright ideas. Still no vault in sight. Have we not reached the vault yet? I remember a certain dwarf saying it wasn't far to go.
Stay together. Can't be said enough. Prime site for an ambush, this. Stay alert. They could come from anywhere amongst this lot. Keep moving. Rather do the fighting elsewhere.
The rat filth sully everything they touch. The Skaven are little more than animals, marking their territory thus. We cannot linger. This place belongs to the rat men now. Keep moving. This place has the feel of a nest.
It's alive! It's alive! They'll see that fire for miles around. Good work, Dringbarazi. Look at those flames go! Ha ha! Grumney's forge, it's magnificent!
At last, the way is clear. The bridge is clear. And about time. Over the bridge. Now, we can proceed. Over the bridge.
Oh, fire and cinder, it stopped! Try again. It's not moving. Give it another tap, and the bridge has stopped. Get it moving! Typical. It's not moving. Where's the lever?
It's cold, but cold brings clarity of thought and deed. Don't lose the keystone, and the prize shall be ours. Sigmar wills it.
Oh, I didn't think I could get any colder. More fool me. My joints are so cold, they're creaking. The snow's so thick, it's like claws tugging at my boots. Can we please get out of this wind?
Well, the secret entrance delivered. Let's hope the dwarf engineer will do the same. So, engineer and keystone. After wading through another Ratman army, I suppose.
Imagine one of those carts, large as a house, with some kind of flame cannon. Oh, sorry, miles away. This was a quarry, not a fortress. They'd have been overrun in moments. Bit unusual, with a dwarfen open pit mine, isn't it? Such ingenuity, these dwarfs. Always an eye on the future.
Ugh, just what I yearned for. A downward road. Ugh, the bowels of a dwarven fortress. Such a delight. The low road beckons mayflies. A hole in the ground is still a hole in the ground, no matter how handily wrought.
I reckon that plate's what lights the flames. Someone needs to stand on that plate to set the flame going. Push down on that plate. I reckon that's how it's triggered. See that plate? One of us needs to stand on it.
I suppose I've come this far, and the Skaven do scream in a pleasing way. Let's get to it. Better a horde of shrieking ratmen than your banter.
Head for the ramp! Reckon you can reach that ramp, Dory? There's our way out. That ramp. See that ramp? Head that way.
It should have been lit ages ago. We must rectify this blundering omission immediately. The dwarves are our staunchest allies. They deserve our aid. Some would claim this is a pure landscape. I am not fooled. There is always darkness in which heresy lurks. One false step and my hunt will be over. A pleasing enough vista, if you care for such things. Tread carefully. It's not the fall that kills, but the rocks below. Pay no attention to the clamor of the mountain. Focus on the Skaven. Stand firm against the incoming filth. Sigmar shall provide a way, and that is a signal for another test of faith. Face me, rat scum, fresh devilry, or some runesmith's artifice. Either way, stand your ground!
There, it's lit. Happy? Ugh, I suppose this was worthwhile. The dwarves have their warning. I'm sure they'll squander it. The beacon's alight. It'll be for nothing if everyone's asleep.
Ha! That tunnel's taken care of. Oh, one tunnel less. That's one taken care of. No more ratmen coming up that way.
There's the lock. Use the keystone. The keystone? Don't tell me you've lost it, Dory. Get the door open. Use the keystone. The door awaits but the key. Let's not disappoint.
Time is of the essence, so hurry up. When the temperature's down, so's my mood. You hear that? The Skaven are coming. It's not only the beacon that'll burn.
The door is open. Tarry not. Through the door, more will be coming. The door opens. We'll fight another day in Sigmar's name. The door! Quickly! The door! No one in sight. Is this the Skaven at work? This place is abandoned, and rightly so. Who wants to trade while freezing to death? A trading outpost, abandoned in favor of more hospitable climes. This settlement is empty. Not even dwarves relish this part of the High Pass.
We found the trade road. maybe Bardin wasn't as lost as I thought. The road's blocked at one end. The Skaven cutting off retreat, or the dwarfs stalling in advance. Why the obsession with roads? This mountain is easily traversed. The road leads us on, mayflies. Would that it led us somewhere nice for a change.
That casket must contain the rune. Seize it! A casket to contain the power of the cursed rune. We need not fear its influence. There's the casket. The rune lies within. Seize the casket! We've no time to break it open. Prepare yourselves. Holy work awaits. Sigmar wills it. Righteous toil awaits, as do the Skaven. Let's not disappoint. A frozen lake is like a wizard's piety, apt to collapse without warning. The ice seems sturdy enough, but many things do at first glance. The ice creaks like a burgermeister's conscience. Do not trust the ice. Not unless you want your ardor chilled forever.
Finally! We can cross! Over the bridge while we can! About time! Over the bridge! The bridge is down!
I can see the vault. Our vault. Skaven by the vault. Close up! We'll have to fight our way to the vault. Form on me. It'll be bloody work getting to that vault. Are you ready?
It's working! Slowly, but it's working! Come on, Beacon! We haven't all night! Oh, I've never known a flame take so slowly! Even fire wants no part of this plan!
I'd rather Holy Sigmar watch over us, but I shan't spurn Valia's aid. Although I question its use for the task in hand, I see no use in a deity who offers shelter and light. Only righteous fire and holy wrath offer survival. A holy place for the dwarf folk. It deserves defending, but we must carry on. A good place to make a stand, if that were our purpose. I sense holy presence in these stones. See, the mountainside blazes with light. The dwarves are rousing. Now the Skaven will have a fight on their hands. We have performed righteous work this day. See how the fires spread. Slaughter will follow in their wake.
Stay together. We'll have no chance at all if we get separated. We have to keep moving. The Skaven will be coming for us.
If only the Empire were fashioned from such stone. A stout city. But where are its defenders? Stone walls are only as strong as those who defend them. Where are the Hearthguard? This settlement has survived millennia. Will it survive the Skaven? Sigmar's blood. This could go off at any moment. Out of my way! This contraption is about to explode. The barrel shudders. The fuse is running short. Clear a path! I've no desire to be blown limb from limb.
Aha! So there's at least one doorway left down here. A speaking tube. There must be a horn around here somewhere. Look for a metal horn. He's speaking to us from elsewhere. Now there's a welcome voice. Where's it coming from?
Hold up. Is that the tunnel? Skaven tunnel. Let's get to work. That's the tunnel. At least I bloody hope so. That's our vermin tunnel, all right. Rhea's sickle, the mountain. And bloody ratmen too, weapons ready. We caused this, no doubt. So form up, take the blame and stay alive. By Tal, is the mountain with us or against us in fighting the vermin? By the Bull of Ostland, we got a reaction, all right. Get ready!
I'm ready. What next? Come on, dwarf! Time's a wasting! We're ready. Speak!
It's down! At last! Move, Lumberfoots! Bridge is down! Across the bridge! Move! Stay here if you like, mayflies. I'm away, over the bridge.
The road's been blocked. Things must have got desperate for them to block the roads. There's a lot of digging to shift. Follow the road, Dory. You won't lead us wrong. And there's the road! See, Dory, I knew the way!
Dwarves do keep their word, don't they? Come on, through the door. We did it. Door's open. Go! Finally, the door. That's the way. We did our part. He did his. Go! Through the door.
One of the tunnels. And not before time. So, this is one of the tunnels he spoke of. A tunnel? Just as the engineer said. Ha! A tunnel? It's working! Just a few moments more! The fire rises! The wood is thawing! Just a little longer! Can't this damned contraption work faster?
Head towards the ramp. That ramp's our route out. Oh, thank the goddess the ramp has dropped. Look! The ramp!
Perhaps there are useful tools hidden within. Search the area. There might yet be some scrap we can use. There might be supplies here. See to it. Stone walls are nothing unless manned by the righteous.
I guess it's in that casket. Grab the casket, no fussing. The casket's locked. We'll have to take the whole thing. There it is. About bloody time, too. The dwarves know machines, and they definitely know mining. Sodding vermin. Bloody vermin got to this place too. So sick of them. This would be the Mad Dog mine the engineer mentioned. Bloody shame. If we get overwhelmed, use the carts for cover. They'll stop even a rattling bullet.
Hurry up, Lumberfoots! A lit beacon won't save the dwarfs if they're already dead. You think a beacon will warn Karak Azgaraz? Those dwarfs are deaf, dumb, and blind.
Look at that! Finest craftsmanship east of the world's edge. A grand hold, this. Not as fine as Karak Ziflin, but still. Feast your eyes, Dory. You might go a lifetime before seeing its like again. See, Grimalackt? Even cold and dark, glory shines through.
The beacon, at last. I see the beacon! Pick up your feet, mayflies. It's not far now. There's the beacon.
I swear it gets colder with every step. Maybe I can burn some ratties to keep the chill at bay. Don't lose the keystone. I don't have the skill to crack a dwarfen vault.
Whoa, that's a drop. Can we move away from the edge? It's making me dizzy. I'll be glad to get back to the city. All these sheer cliffs. And the bloody cold, of course. Yes, it's a mountainside. Cold, bleak and horrible. What of it?
Keep running! Keep going! Don't stop! Harry! There's nothing here for us but death! Sigmar's blood. Every breath is an icy dagger in my chest. The wind grows colder each time it howls. We must keep moving, or else we'll freeze to the spot. Sigmar bless this frozen body.
Downwards again! How deep does this place go? The lower part's open! Looks like we're heading deeper! Down there, that part's open. What's this now? I sense shadow magic. Now what do we have here? I think, yes, a henchman of the Grey Wizard eaten by the vermin. Now this must be why the Grey Wizard was so keen on this particular beacon. Someone brought Ulgu magic here. Someone died here while setting up these conduits. Perhaps the Grey Wizard has imbued the beacon with shadow magic. Stay together! It'll be easy to get lost up here. It's a warren. Perfect for Skaven ambush. What a jumble. Allow my flames to light the way. The dwarves have been busy up here. We should keep to one path.
Plenty of routes up here. Stay together. Don't get lost now. Follow the mining path, Dory. It's well worn. This is the path. Stick close to me. Don't want you getting lost.
Top road's open. Let's try that way. Looks like we're going up. See that? The upper way's still clear. Move your feet. We need to reach the upper road.
Find the mechanism that drives the gate. Someone get that gate down before I freeze to death. That gate has to move. There's no other way across. There must be a lever somewhere. Search for supplies. The vermin might have missed something. Never a good sign when a citadel's overrun. Come out, little ratties. I fire enough for the lot of you. We're too late for these poor bastards. Story of our lives lately.
I dare say we're quite the experts at this kind of work. Consider it done. I will be handling this, and we'll handle it good. Smells like a manling blood, this. And what's this, Umgak? Oi! Some manling got himself killed here. Left some rubbish, too. Huh? This manling scrap doesn't belong here. Neither does the blood. What? Manling Umgak here? And blood. Manling blood.
The mountain wears flames for a necklace. Oh, the ratties are in trouble now. The mountain wakes. We've done what was needed. The dwarves have seen our signal! See? Fire makes everything better!
Oh, there'll be a clash of steel now, Dory. I promise you that. Better run, Raki! The Dowie are coming for you! Here it comes, Rangbarazzi! The fury of the dwarves! A finer sight I've never seen. You have my thanks for this, Dory.
The hold of Karak Azgaraz sleeping. unaware of the dangers on its doorstep. I smell witchcraft. Karak Azgaraz. Why are its armies not marching? How easily a fortress becomes a refuge, surrounded by a rising tide of vermin. Do the folk of Karak Azgaraz sleep? The ratmen are devouring their kin!
The main hold wallows in ignorance whilst its outposts fall. Why am I not surprised? Ha! So much for the watchfulness of Karak Azgaraz. Some folk cannot see the danger until it's right in front of them. So it is with Karak Azgaraz. The hold of Karak Azgaraz. It sleeps while its outposts burn. Can they not hear the screams?
At least it's not Castle Drachenfels. That place haunts me still. At least I get to see the inside of a dwarven settlement. Shame about the rat presence, though.
There is no task too daunting for righteous men. And there shall never be enough vermin to stop me. Sigmar will guide our search. The vermin shall suffer.
That chasm's too broad to cross. We need to open the gate. Look for a lever, a switch, anything! Does that gate even open from this side? Time to search, mayflies! Can anyone see a lever? We need that bridge down! Nobody home. Search for supplies. Might be supplies here. Search what remains. There may be supplies. No defense can stand if the ratmen are determined to overwhelm it. Remember, they're numberless.
Oh, this place has the air of a temple of Shalya. This would have been wonderful for a moment's respite. But we won't be that lucky. I wish I could return here someday. It feels like a privilege. Not a bad place to make a stand. Even better if that ancestor's still watching over it.
Make for the ramp! Faster, damn you! To the ramp! To the ramp! To the ramp! We'll have to make for the ramp!
Is this the old trade road? We must be getting closer. Well, that road's blocked. Good move, listening to Bardin. The road's blocked. Looks like we were right to follow Bardin's route. Follow the road. It's going where we are, after all. I can see it now. Fire blazing from hilltop to hilltop. Fire solves so many problems. Even Saltpire can agree.
The pressure plate releases the flame. Weigh down that plate to loose the fires. Press down on that plate to set the beacon blazing. Overcomplicated dwarven craft. What's wrong with a magical spark? Push the plate down.
See that tunnel? That has to be one of the tunnels. See? The confines of a tunnel. Just the thing for a roaring inferno. The engineer spoke of a tunnel. I guess we just found it.
Take that, Raki! One less tunnel. They'll not be coming that way again. It's collapsed. Good work. That brought it down. The beacon's this way. I know which one the wizard meant. Time to rouse the wrath of Karak Azgaraz. Aye, there's the vault. And the Raki seem to want it too. I spy the vault, and a tide of Kruti Raki too. That's the vault. Not before time. The Skaven are all over it. We've arrived, Dory. There's our vault. And there's the Raki.
Locked up tight. No shelter for us in here. It's too cold up here. There was sense they moved the trading post down to the Grey Lady Pass. Not a soul in sight. Oh, I bet they're all snuggled up in front of a fire. This could be the old trading post. Abandoned. I can't turn down the chance to set something ablaze, can I? The beacon shall burn. Well, are we lighting the beacon or what?
Oh, aye. This thing's ready to blow. What's she playing at? This bomb's already running. What a lass-up. I'll be lucky if it doesn't take me out with a tunnel. Out the way, Jory. This thing'll blow any second.
We'll light the beacon. We shall warn the ancient allies of Sigmar. The beacon shall burn, drawing a righteous response to the Ratmen's insolence. Sigmar wills it.
Bridge is shut up tight. Look for a switch. Anyone see a lever? We'll have to lower the bridge. There must be a lever. Look around for a lever. We're not going anywhere till that bridge is down.
That ramp! Go! Go! The ramp's our only way out! Up the ramp! The ramp's dropped! That's our exit!
Time's running out, Lumberfoots. Get that eyesore open. Who has the keystone? It's time to use it. Find the lock, use the keystone. The Skaven won't stop now. Put the keystone in the lock. Before next season, perhaps.
The stonework's cunning enough, but it could use a few more fires here and there. I'll oblige. It's as different from Castle Drachenfels as snow from flame. I like it. Doesn't matter how much I see dwarven stonemasonry. It always drops my jaw. Dwarven architecture's an acquired taste, but you can't deny that it lasts.
Make for the ramp! The ramp! Over there! The ramp! That's our way out! The ramp's down! Let's use it!
Now that's a sight! Almost makes the cold worthwhile. Fall off there and you'll be lucky to just break bones. Spark and cinder. It's a splendid view. But why does it have to be so cursed cold? It's a long way down. A very long way down.
Nothing relevant here. Move on. So they built a new trading post to replace this one. Why not get it right the first time round? I thought dwarfs were more tolerant of cold. Ha! It seems their traders are made of meeker stuff. No point lingering, mayflies. There's no one at home. So they saw. For what it's worth, I hope it helps. Maybe some good will come of this. It hardly matters who slays the Skaven. The dwarfs awaken. Let us hope it results in slews of Skaven misery. Ah! So the dwarfs finally arise from their hibernation. Nah, they can thank me later.
I only hope we're in time. We've seen how quick the ratmen work. I don't mind heroics. I just wish it were warmer out here.
It's jammed! Try the lever again! The bridge is stuck! Try the lever! By the hammer, the wretched thing has stopped moving! Try again! Curse it! It's jammed! We should try again!
Never been in a dwarf city before. Fought to defend Karak Azgaraz one time, but never passed its gates. Not sure I fancy keeping with 1,000 tons of rock above my head. Dwarves make do, I guess. Wish I could see this place without the ratmen running round. This place is a wonder and no mistake.
Oh, thank the goddess. Let's not tarry. Stay if you wish, mayflies. I'm leaving. Pick up your feet, lumberfoots. We need to leave. Celebrate later, mayflies. Oh, in the meantime, let's be gone.
Rise like the flame. Our route lies above. The upper way is clear. Head up, before the Ratman corner us. Up there! That's the way forward! The rune's in that casket! There it is! Grab the casket! I'm not sure, but I think the inscription holds back the cursed rune's power. Will someone grab that casket before the Skaven? It's getting warmer. I don't think we've much time. It's getting warmer. I don't think we've much time. It's going to blow! Let me through! It's primed and timed, ready to explode! Make way!
That plate activates the flame, but the wood is frozen. It'll take time to light. Stand on that plate. That plate wakes the flame. Keep it weighted down. See? The plate awakens the fire.
There's the lock. Get the bloody thing open. Get the vault open. Use the keystone. The keystone. Come on. One of you get the vault open. The rest, keep their back clear.
Upwards! Thank Lilith. Move, lumberfoots! The path leads upwards. Can you not shift your feet, mayflies? Up now. The upper road is still clear.
That thing's jammed. Give it another go. That's not good. Try the lever again. It's not in the best repair. Maybe pull the lever again. Maybe another tug of the lever will set it going. The waterfall's a beautiful sight amongst so much misery. I reckon it'll be a long time till that waterfall thaws. Must be cold if that's frozen solid. I bet you wonder if there's out hidden behind that waterfall. I do.
That's one tunnel, Fjorm. Ha! They'll not come through there again. The tunnel's threat is ended. The screams of crushed vermin delight my heart.
Get a lungful of that, Dory. Not Bugman's, but a fair drop all the same. You can always judge a city by the quality of its ale. Brewer's Mist. Shame we don't have time. What a glorious smell. It's like I've come home. Of course we're here. Ready and willing. We're ready to go. What's next, friend?
Looks like that pressure plate activates the fire. Hey, stand on that plate. It'll set the flame loose. This wood's too frozen for me to ignite. Someone stand on that plate. We'll use the dwarf mechanism. See that plate? It triggers the lighting mechanism.
Aha! Dory engineering wins out. Let's get across. That's the bridge down. Over the bridge, Dory. Not far now. No time to waste. Over the bridge.
It's the road. Seems we're still on track. Road's blocked. Not that we wanted to go back that way. Feel that? There's good stone beneath the snow. I wish we had roads like this back home. I'd hoped we might find some road wardens. Not how our luck works, though.
Ah, it's jammed! Typical dwarf craftsmanship. Now we need to get the gate going again. Pull that lever again! The gate's stuck! I thought these machines were made to last. Pull that lever again! Mind your step on the lake, Lumberfoots. I wonder, will the ice take a Lumberfoot's weight? Ice and Lumberfoots could be interesting. It's a pity you're cheating, using those cleats. When you tread the ice, listen for the creak and shift. A plunge follows close behind.
The Raki will not be so confident out in the daylight, but they're still dangerous. Watch your footing when the Raki come. Unless you fight better on your ass.
It's bracing up here, but only a mayfly would call it cold. The keystone had better work. If not, this has been a wasted trip.
We'll get it done. Or die trying, I suppose. Deal. Burying vermin's always a pleasure. Aye, a deal you have, dwarf. Let's get to it.
I'm bored and cold. Oh, I hope there are Skaven to burn. It's been a long walk, but the sight of blazing Skaven should drive away my weariness.
See the fires spread. The Skaven are in for it now. There they go. The fires are raging. The other beacons are alight. We've done good work here, mates. What a sight. There'll be rat blood spilt up there tonight.
Oh, would you believe the Skaven are already at the vault? I said we needed to move faster, mayflies. Now the Skaven have beaten us there. The vault! We're nearly there. Come on, Lumberfoots. One last effort.
Victory is ours! But we haven't a moment to waste. It is done. Sigma be praised. Let us depart. You hear me, ratmen? I cannot be stopped. Pursue me if you dare.
Keep moving. They seek to surround us.
Come on, come on, come on! The timbers are frozen solid. It's gonna take time. The wood's thawing. Just a little longer. Almost there. Keep them back. Keep them back.
Can't stop us, Raki. We'll leave you now. We should leave, Dory. Much as I'd like to keep smashing Raki's skulls, it's time we left. Don't hang around, Dory. There's still plenty of work ahead.
Wildcard, speak. Still hiding. What would you have us do? Speak. We haven't time for games. Oh, you're a witterer. By dwarf standards.
Aha! There's the beacon! That's the beacon! And not before time. That beacon'll carry a lovely flame. I can't wait! There it is! Hurry up! Oh, we'll survive this yet! No stopping us, is there? Let's go! Fortune's still with us. Let's not test it. Keep moving? Really? You think that's a good idea?
Vermin. I'll slaughter them all for this. I'll not see this place become a Skaven lair, marking these halls in triumph. Let's see how triumphant they feel with my boot on their throats. But for that last door, the whole outpost would have fallen. These are grim days. Aye, that's one of the tunnels. You remember them tunnels, Dory? Well, I reckon we found one. The tunnel! That's what he said. It has to be this one. I know a song about fighting in a tunnel. It's a heroic last stand. We'll fare better, Grimalackt.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Or does it? The fires of the mountain are rising. I feel kinship. The vermin want the rune. But all they'll get is fire and death. Ha! Ash and fire! The mountain's shifting beneath us.
Oh, the mountain wakes! It's hungry for Raki, and so is my steel. The power of runes and a horde of vermin. Glory awaits! Whoa, they'll be on us now, Grimalackt. I can taste Cousin Okri's envy. Hold fast, Dory. Drench the snow with Raki blood.
The upper road is open. Our righteous path leads upward. Up there! We ascend in Sigmar's name. Sigma be praised. The upper road is open.
So, now I'm trusting my weight to ice all of a sudden. Not sure I trust this ice, so get a move on. Sure, the ice looks strong enough. Had a mate crash through a frozen tarn just like that one.
This looks to be a maze. Do not stray from my sight. This disorder springs not from the malice of Skaven, but the sloppiness of dwarves. A labyrinth of tortured stone. Be on your guard for ambush. A miner's path. Let us hope it leads to the vault.
Now that's a fortress. Karak Azgaraz. Karak Azgaraz. One could only dream Ubersreich was that well protected. Here, mates. Do you suppose the main hold knows what's going on out here? Say what you like, but dwarves build magnificent fortresses, don't they?
I hear the scurrying of foul claws and paws. The rat filth seek to stop us. We shall feed the beacon's fire with the broken bodies of the rat men. Onward!
Almost worth carting that bomb. Almost. One less tunnel to worry about. Ha! No more rats from that hole. Are we done yet?
Sick to my back teeth of snow, I can tell you. It's so bloody cold. Can't be off this mountain too soon. Wouldn't think I'd be cold. Not with a bright wizard for a mate. It's getting so cold, I don't think I'll ever be warm again.
The situation must be dire for dwarves to yield ground. It seems the Skaven have made themselves at home. Ha! The ratmen think themselves safe. Let's enlighten them otherwise, shall we? Territorial markings. Repulsive.
We need to light the beacon if the dwarves are to have a fighting chance. Let's hope the beacon's where Bardin remembers it.
You have my thanks for this story. Hurry, Dringbarazi! Hurry!
There's the casket we came for. Someone seize the casket. It's what we're here for. Stop staring at the casket and grab it. It won't hurt you. Probably. Grab the casket. I'd rather not.
Aye, that sick'll take a hammerer in full armour. Don't worry about your weight, Tory. Mountain whore ice. Thick as Gromrill, and just as heavy. You'll not find much open water up here, Dringbarazi. See? I told you ice cleats for your boots was a good idea.
Like a heretic, our path spirals downwards. Downwards, and without delay, to the lower reaches. Tarry not! We must reach the lower path.
It's not moving. Try the lever again. Give that lever a kick, would ya? The bridge has stopped. Toz temper. The bridge is jammed. Kick that lever. Pull on that lever again. We need the bridge down.
The Skaven have found the vault. Let's hope it withstands their efforts. The vault! And ratmen. Always they are ahead of us. The vault lies ahead. We must hurry. The vault! It remains closed. We may yet be in time.
Bloody freezing up here. Gonna start losing extremities soon. Whew. For a moment, I thought I'd lost the keystone. Must be the cold.
What a place! The walls resonate with reverence. A dwarf goddess! At this point, I'll take whatever help comes my way. Such majesty! Who'd think a dwarf could make anyone else feel small? There'll be no sanctuary for us in this temple. We should keep moving.
It's in the casket. Grab it and we'll be off. The cursed rune's in that casket. Stop slacking, Dory. Pick it up. There's the casket. The rune's inside. Ah, blessed Hearth Maiden. If ever we needed you, it's now. It's been too long since I looked on Valaya's noble countenance. The Raki can ravage Valaya's temples, but they'll never take their claws to her spirit. Valaya! I feel my strength returning. If the Raki want to fight me on holy ground, then let them come.
We're ready, engineer. We're here. I stand ready. Let us begin.
Have a care where you tread, Lumberfoots. The ice is slippery. The dwarves will never tame these mountains, no matter how hard they try. The roof of the world. Take my advice, Mayflies. Make no attempt to climb higher. Nothing good will come of it. Shall we follow the path or fly across the valley? Oh, right, yeah. No dragon.